name is Ram. Welcome back to Side Pages. Today I'm going to be reviewing Love Times Infinity by Lane Clarke as part of the Infinity Tour. So I ended up giving this book 4 stars. I'm just going to give you a brief synopsis and then I'm going to go ahead with my review. And I have notes today, so I'm feeling very organized. So Michi is struggling to write her college essay because she doesn't want to clear out all her personal issues. These being her struggling financially, or her being a product of rape, or the fact that her mother left her when she was 7. In comes new student and basketball star Derek De La Rosa, who is very interested in Michi. So we follow Michi in the current school year as her mother reaches out unexpectedly, along with her struggling with her scholarship essay and her fighting her feelings for Derek and trying to get Derek to see her only as a friend, which Derek very much does not. So with the reviews, I'm going to be honest with you, even though I ended up giving this book 4 stars, for the first 10 or so pages, I really struggled to get into this book, especially because of the pop culture references on like every page. But once I pushed past it, I fell in love with this book. Like all the emotional feels, all the romantic feels, the friendship feels, all of the feels, I was feeling them very hard and I love them. So it's the pop culture references, there were a lot, and even like after I got past it, there were still a lot in the rest of the book. But do you know how glad I am that not one of those pop culture references was a Harry Potter reference? Not one. I was so glad. And I literally squealed out loud multiple times because Percy Jackson was referenced multiple times with the book, and I was just so excited. My favorite part of this book was the different relationships mentioned in the book. So Jojo is Michi's best friend, and that friendship was absolutely amazing. Then the friendship and romantic development between Michi and Derek, that was absolutely fantabulous. And then the familial relationship between Michi and her grandmother, that just hit me straight in my heart, okay? And that is where the Love Times Infinity title comes from, because it's a saying between Michi and her grandmother, and I just found it very cute, okay? Okay, another thing about the relationship, Michi fighting her feelings for Derek as it went along, I kind of found a little bit funny and a little bit cute. And then Michi trying to fight Derek's feelings for Michi, like Michi trying to get Derek to stop liking her romantically. That was kind of funny, especially because Derek was not participating in that. And also, if you do not speak Spanish, whenever Spanish is mentioned in this book, do me a favor and translate it, because that hit me. Some of them were just so cute and they hit me straight in my heart, okay? Also, Michi is in group therapy for children of rape victims, and then the relationship between all the members of that group, I just felt the friendship between all of them, I just felt it was great inside the therapy sessions and then outside therapy sessions. Some of them did interact outside of the session, and I just felt it was great. Speaking of therapy, do you know how glad I am that the representation for therapy in this book was shown in a positive light? Because in the media, it's not always a thing, but one of the most frequent representations in media you will see is people like, I know it can be hard for people to find the right therapist, and lots of people don't find the right therapist the first time around, or some people don't ever find the right therapist and they don't end up going to therapy. But I'm so tired of seeing in the media just like characters dreading going to every session or only having negative experiences with therapy. So I was really glad with the positive experience shown in this book. And then just Michi was great. Her working out her issues, her thinking about her issues, whether thinking about them negatively, positively, or working them out or not working them out, but just struggling with them. I just really enjoyed being in her head. But that's all I really have to say about this book. I love the romantic relationships, love the representation for therapy, loved Michi as a main character, loved seeing Michi struggling, and also I love the way how Lane Clarke tackled Michi's relationship and Michi's issue with her mother after she reaches out, and that whole situation that carries on for most of the book. So that's all for me regarding that.